Craig. 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 He's doing good today. Today's a great. Hope things get better. That must be tough. You're a good dude for taking care of your lady. That's the kind of stuff that I do for my lady. Is that you? Let's have a GG. Yes, sir. Is that you? Yes, let's have a GG. Let's get it. It's going to be a tough one. Yeah, because for many reasons, already got the floor.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got J.J. Barea. He's out there with Smith. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forward. And for the Heat, they've got Whiteside. Josh Smith-Roberts out there with Wayne Ellington. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. It'll be the Heat off the tip.
Yo, just give me like 10 seconds. Not even. It's gotta be you. That was like 8 seconds.
Rockets against Smith. And it's Whiteside off the drive. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Whiteside's got the first points up on the board for the Heat. Smith outside.
Earn
It's going
that
to be 2
shit,
free
boy.
throws. Drew contact on the
Doing
shot.
South Beach now.
Wow.
Serious tied
He
up.
got whacked on
Down the
that.
tree. There was a slight lag there. I did see that.
Be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He doesn't get the second one. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
And one of the
course he
factors,
is.
Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time
Give
another
me
foul
that.
shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Played good.
Let's
How
go.
about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Smith kicks the foul. Barnes. Smith. He's guarded by Dragic. And that is good. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it is all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. If we get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win.
And the
Something
foul.
I stressed to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys. Creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
And, you know, it's really something every coach wants to see, but I know where he's coming from. I mean, they've got to be smart with their shot selection if they hope to win this game.
And, you know, guys, getting that good shot selection is going to depend on their ball and player movement. I mean, they have to be free-flowing, not stagnant.
In transition, here comes Miami. And the dunk by Winslow.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
It's
Well,
Carl
you know, he
Winslow.
loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
It's stolen by Wade. Winslow kicks to Wade.
Oh, shit.
Blocked.
Denied.
Smith outside. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Miami called for the foul. So far in the
What's
game,
up,
he's
Tim?
0-2 at
What's
the line.
good, bro?
And Miami calls
That's
their
your night
first
going.
time out of
Thanks
the
for
game.
saying what up.
They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage.
I'm doing good today, fam. Yeah, I always
do a much
appreciate you
better
guys.
job
If
of
you don't
getting
know
inside
someone in the
position.
chat, definitely
And if you
support
can't
me.
do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboard.
What's that, dude? It's got it. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, shimmy, hey.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston. And, of course, there's Dallas tied up with them.
The Boston Celtics. Boston. Mr. Boston.
And he makes the first.
He missed the other 2 free throws with him. Now he makes this one. Does he make this one or this?
Both free throws good
chips.
from Smith.
I'm not going to lie. Yeah, they are.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The drive by Wade. And Nowitzki with the block.
What the fuck?
Smith on the wing. He has 6. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Heat leading by 5. And Wade slams it in.
Whoa.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that. Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And that one is hammered home.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense
That's
to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
There's Dragic with the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat. Got a piece of it. And here's Matthews from the arc. That's good.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yep. Wade passes to Olynyk. Out to Wade. Now, here is Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game.
Game 3 of the playoff series.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. And the Heat call time here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody
Let's
back
check out
on
Pete's
the same
stats.
page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one.
Says he's not much of a team
It
player.
looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Good old Pete. He's not much of a team player. That's what it says. It's probably bullshit. Yeah, it might be. It might be.
Batum. He's checked in for
I
Miami.
mean, it did it.
A chance now to get a glimpse of how the Heat are doing early in the season in the NBA
It was
stats.
a couple times.
Third in steals, sixth in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top third in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face, aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of it.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. Can't connect from short range.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Now the pass to Barnes. Dallas moving it around. And low to Noel. From 12 feet out. That one a 10
What the
offline
fuck
to the
was
right,
that?
but drops in for him.
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Puts one up from 19. Shot's good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Mavericks trailed by 6. He kicks it to McDermott. Noel. He passes to McDermott. Back to Noel. Down low. Number 13. Wade outside. Second chance shot. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Farrell. McDermott. Olynyk is covering. Barea dishes to Noel. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Curry's checked in for Barnes. On the inbound. Shot is blocked. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. No good from Wade. Mavericks trailed by 6. Outside Curry. Noel passes to Curry. He dishes it to McDermott. Barea. Dallas again missing. Olynyk. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 6. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
It's a good day.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going. During the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Curry is out there with Farrell. Then it's Noel. Then it's McDermott. And it's Barnes. And at the 4 slot. And Olynyk kicks to Ellington. Throws it up high. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles.
Come on, man.
And, of course, the Mavericks. A game and a half out. Mavericks trailed by 4. Kicks it to Barnes. Feeds it to Barea. With the lead pass. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Barea.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Waiters dishes to Ellington. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. No good with the triple.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Mavericks making a change here. That one drops. He ties it up.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Waiters. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Waiters got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can be a forgotten like man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
They get it back. Pass to Farrell. Puts the lead pass in front of him. It's blocked by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Whiteside?
What is up, my man, Chewy?
And block.
How you doing today,
he's in
bro?
the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there.
McDermott's checked in for Curry. And the Heat call time here. making a switch here. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive.
Yeah, bro.
Have a look at the top shooters among them. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
And that's foul number 2.
That was a huge block.
Maybe you don't jam it at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And so here is Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Nice shot by McDermott.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And the dunk by Winslow.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
The shot by Wade, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Barnes kicks to Barea, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Oh, yeah. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Wade
what
misses.
The hell is that, man? Third foul.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 13-5 run here. Barnes dishes to Noel. Farrell. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Both good from the line that time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay. A wide open 3.
Dragic.
Much better communication defensively.
Lakers beat
and
the
Dallas
Suns.
calls their first time out of the game.
He had to call a timeout. He was in the rhyme bell, but he got timed out. How you guys doing today? What is good in the hood? Is that you? It sure is. Let's go into it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Back to Barnes. Pass to Barea. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Farrell. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Wade. And Cal Kudasky was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Steve, it has to be said here that he operates the pick and roll to perfection. I mean, he delights in running unwitting defenders or blindside picking guys so that he can end up rolling into a basket.
Nice shot by McDermott.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Winslow kicks to Dragic. They get the rebound. Wade outside. Pass to Winslow. The feet to Dragic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dragic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's what you like to see from a competitor. Really able to just shake off that poor first quarter and focus on the here and now.
And Noel throws it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
The shot
foul.
goes goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
I love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no hesitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Back to Smith. And Smith gets double teamed from outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Olynyk got 7 rebounds in the game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Let's go.
Another trip to the strike form, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Winslow, the pass to Dragic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Right side kicks to Winslow. For 3, Richardson out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Dallas making a switch here. Berea's checked in.
This game's crazy.
And the Heat call time here.
Is that you? Who is that?
The Heat making a switch here. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Smith dishes to Berea. Back to Smith. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Dishes it to Berea. Back to Nowitzki. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Dragic. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's the Heat leading by 3. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Dragic. He's got 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
We've got Josh McRoberts, also Wayne Ellington out there, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
Dragic against Smith. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Powell, the pass to Matthews. Dallas moving the ball around. Smith for three. Cannot hit. Dragic with some nice D.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. A decent edge and rebound so far.
And all that hard
It's
work
gotta be you.
on the board needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
And the Mavericks call time here. Hassan Whiteside really making a difference here.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And with the pause here, how about the
He's good.
stats for
Dragic.
Dragic? 14th and
Hassan
three-point
Whiteside
field goal
picking up the
percentage.
slack.
And he's in the
Really.
top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And nobody's able to guard him out there. I mean, defenders have been trying to get physical with him, but it doesn't bother him. He just shrugs it off.
I'll take that. Sure.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Whiteside with it. He's got 6 to the inside.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And here's Matthews from the arc.
Nope, not today.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Let's
And
go.
some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. In the third spot, Hassan Whiteside.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooting.
No doubt about it. And being as accurate from three-point land as these guys are makes them that much more valuable as point guards. Opposing defenses have to worry about their passing and their shooting.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
Jerk Ziegler.
And so he hits both.
Margie Ziegler.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Up top, Dragic, covered by Smith.
Oh, that's a
And the
goaltend,
rejection by
man. That was
Smith.
going down.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Matthews dishes to Powell. Back to Matthews. He feeds it to Nowitzki. Smith. Smith missing again. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. A different look for Dallas. McDermott's checked in for 4.
Come on, man.
For J.J. Barea. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Smith. Wade left side. The offensive rebound. Whiteside kicks to Winslow. The dish to Dragic. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Barnes. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they get it back.
Yeah, nice rejection.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. J.J. Barea is checked in for
Went to
Dallas.
NBA this game through the playoff series.
From the inbound.
Rejected again.
Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
No more timeouts, though. Our
And
guys
the Heat
need
call
to,
time here.
Catch our
Yeah,
breath.
saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg.
gotta
You might
do
as
it.
well make those adjustments right away.
Randy Foy is checked in for Barnes.
Randy Boy.
Heat leading by 5. Wade outside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and
Got him.
shoot 2.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for Wade. 12 points, and also those active hands of his
on,
have
bro.
led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely
It's
the
got to be,
last several
man.
possessions.
If it's not, stop again and try to get
Third
there.
quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Outside for Barea. And there's the pass to McDermott. That's the Heat on the break. Dragic has got the ball. He dinks the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor. Back a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark brings it down hard.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
A different look for Dallas. Nowitzki's checked in, and it's Barnes in for Farrell.
Kevin, we're not too far along in the basketball season right now, so let's see how the Mavericks have done so far. 5th in rebounding, 5th in fewest turnovers per game, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And let's take a look back at those rebounding stats, because that is, to me, really impressive, that ranking. They've certainly got the strength and maybe, more importantly, the disposition to win that battle on the board.
Smith kicks to Matthews. A three-pointer off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
But they'll get another chance. Wade for 3. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He kicks it to Barnes. It's Matthews on the wing. Nowitzki, the pass to Matthews. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Matthews has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Olynyk kicks to Wade. Olynyk dishes to Wade. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Wade's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Here's Whiteside. Makes the lead pass. Winslow. Wade kicks to Winslow. He dishes it to Dragic. Blocked again.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Launches a 3. No good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started.
Is that you?
The Heat leading by 5 on the floor for Dallas. They've got J.J. Barea. Devin Harris is out there with Curry. Then there's Foy, and it's Barnes in at the power forward position. And he gets the bucket.
Come on.
Barea's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Dallas.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Got a tough battle.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. Curry passes to Barea. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. He lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
The free throw drops for Pop. And the Heat making a change here.
White foul.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Inside. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
It's Nicholas Batum
The
that's
lead
been
just
out of
grows
fire.
on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Johnson. Number 13. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Come on,
Free
Ben
throw missing.
Adebayo.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
J.J. Barea's checked in for Dallas. Barea dishes to Nowitzki. He passes to Barnes. Matthews, he's guarded by Dragic. And Matthews kicks to Barea. Off target from three-point range.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them
What
in
the
this
hell was
game.
that?
That's what's put them in front.
Barnes passes to Powell. Matthews. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. Barea dishes to Powell.
He's out of bounds, man.
And it's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And stolen by Barnes. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Ellington.
Udonis Haslem
Walker in for Whiteside. And that one's good. And now just a 3-point Miami lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper
That's
position.
off his ball
Then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be
It's
safe.
off his ball set.
Dallas calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
So, yeah. Fucking 5 minutes.
Will go for a different look here.
Rick
A
Carlisle.
moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was
Come
doing over with his
on.
team in that last huddle. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Thanks, Doris. Smith kicks to Matthews. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Smith's shot is good.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Dragic's the pass away. That's blocked.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the board. They've got to keep it up.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
And we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Smith with the basket on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Olynyk. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Let's go.
Free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Smith kicks to Matthews. Feeds it to Barnes. Back to Matthews. That 3 off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3. Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington.
I got no more timeouts.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're up by 7. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter.
It's got to be you.
Richardson, he's checked in for Miami. Waiters comes in for Hassan Whiteside. Smith against Waiters. Smith dishes to Matthews. That one off the back iron and out.
They've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
6 to shoot.
Good game, brother. That's a 2-1
so
series.
The first one
lead.
drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Nowitzki for 3, but they recover it. Powell kicks to Barnes. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And then Wade slams it in. And the Heat lead by 11.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen.
And Nowitzki with the block.
Good game.
And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, Jordan presents the player of the game.
So what are you doing, bro? You done for the night? You playing another game? Let me know. 4 and 5 spots for that height advantage, dude. You're out rebounding. With no doubt at all. I don't know what win streak that is. I forgot to look when I was But for now, it's got to be